I got an object that I'd shown and exhibited that was related to the thing I'm showing in Documenta, and I changed it and I made it into something different, something that you could piece together and something that made some sense. Actually, it's a photograph that's been printed on plastic, so it's showing a photograph with images in it, but it's also a material that's made of plastic, and I've enhanced it and burnt it, in fact, put it in a fire to give it some more resonance to it. I usually use drawing and painting, photography and film. Those are my tools to make my art. My work in the exhibition is about an event and a moment in time that I witnessed, and it unfolded and became different things. And when I took the pictures, which is showing reconciliations and forgiveness, I wasn't aware of what was going on and how important it was. And I was just an artist, and I was just capturing moments without really understanding the situation. And in time, on re-looking and rethinking, I became to understand more. And that's what I wanted in people to look at the work and not understand to begin with and start to think. So there's not lots of information about it or historical things. You can find out more if you want to, but you can just look and see the people in the images. There was an action that was started to reconcile these old blood feuds that were like a law that was reaching back from the 15th century, a long time ago. And the Albanians that felt that they had to stop this blood feuds, and so they made an action. It was grassroots, so it was not organised by the state. It was organised by each village to find the families in blood feud and to reconcile them, forgive. And you've got to remember that this is people that have killed and victims' families, so you've got to forgive something that's unforgivable, the loss of somebody's life. So it was a very, very important event for these people that you see in the pictures. And lots of them came to just witness. So it wasn't all the people you see in the pictures may not be in feuds, but they'd come to see a few blood feuds forgive and change. And everyone there wanted change, and everyone there didn't have arms and didn't have any way to change but themselves. And if you look at the photos in the exhibition, you'll see that nobody's carrying any bag or bottle, or they're just themselves. They've come to unify, I think. So this is my object, and it's made of plastic because originally this object was exhibited in the archaeological park of the National Museum of Kosovo. It was a big banner, so this is made from plastic banner material, and you can take a fragment, and if you see, can you see that figure in there? So just from a small fragment you kind of can see a whole story, because you see a man and he's in a landscape. When I was at this event, it was a bit like a puzzle that I was on. Life, by the way, life is a puzzle that you've got to work out. So then you suddenly see more people, and you can take any section and read something different from it. Here you can see people coming down from the mountain, and then you can piece together maybe a whole figure. You can, as people get nearer, you can start to see the mood on people's faces, this serious mood. So you know that they haven't come from like a rock concert, they've come from something very serious. So let's put it down here. And you can see, even taking this section here, you can see people and trees, and this is a good section because you can't see any earth, it's just made of human beings. So that section's an interesting And then later on you see the earth or in other sections. So that goes like that. So now you can see this is a blood feud reconciliation. And all these people, in fact, this is taken after on floor 2 in Documenta, the pictures that you see the women and all of the microphone. That was on top of the hill, and this is coming down off the hill after all these people had witnessed blood feuds being reconciled.